Hello, welcome everyone to the Immaculate Conception, Our Lady of Perpetual Help Under the Sea Virtual Gala and Auction. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Michelle Westford and this is Kevin Van Hollebeck, and we are honored to be your virtual host tonight. This is our 4th year emceeing this auction, but tonight is a night like no other. We are excited to be here celebrating 2021 on behalf of Immaculate Conception and Our Lady of Perpetual Help School. We wish we could see you in person, but thank you so much for coming alongside us and participating in the virtual auction tonight.
Whether you're dressed down or dressed up tonight, thank you for joining us from home and for making for the difference you're about to make in the lives of our teachers, staff, and students.
That's right. Tonight's event is all about education. And in this brave new world of a fully online event, there are a few lessons we want to share so you're able to participate. Tonight's festivities will have 2 key elements, the live stream, which you're a part of right now, and an online auction. You're going to have the chance to learn about ICOLPH and the great work they do, bid on some great auction packages tonight, and make a donation to support our technology fund a need and an ongoing silent auction that will last through the weekend.
For this event, you can watch and bid right on the same screen. You can start the live stream right on the bidding page, or you can view the live stream from your smart TV or computer. Just make sure to grab your cell phone, tablet, or computer so you can bid or donate. Remember to send us a message in the YouTube chat. Don't forget to use your private bidding URL to participate in the auction. Your link will allow you to bid on our auction items and donate all in the same place.
That's right. If you don't have a private bidding URL yet, you need to create an account so you can participate in the auction. Go to, now I'm going to give you a website address. It is ICOLPH 2021, the numbers 2021.ggo.bid. And then click Get Started in the upper right-hand corner to register your credit card and get an account all set up. You'll see a link to this website in the chat box. So if you didn't get that when I was saying it, it's in the chat box. Click on the link and it'll take you straight to the registration page.
To be able to chat and participate in the trivia during the program, make sure you set up a YouTube account. We will be giving away prizes for the first person to answer correctly in the chat box. Setting up a YouTube account is super simple on youtube.com.
That's right. And then later you can realize your dreams of becoming a YouTube star or YouTube influencer.
That's me. Got 3 followers.
All right, Kevin.
Three.
Keep it up.
They're going right through the roof. While we're talking for the next few minutes, take the time to get all set up. We don't want you to miss a moment of this amazing event or miss the chance to win your favorite auction item. If you prefer not to set up an account, but still want to support the school, there's an easy way to make simple donations tonight by visiting the donation link on our event page. So jump over to the chat and you can easily click on the donation link.
Thanks, Kevin. I'd like to take a minute right now to thank our incredible sponsors. Without you, we couldn't make this happen, so thank you so much. We're going to start with our platinum presenting sponsor. That is Madrona Financial Services, Brian Evans. Thank you for being our platinum sponsor this evening. Also, a big thank you to our gold sponsors. We want to thank Rodland Toyota of Everett, Werner O'Meara and Company, and Dwayne Lane's Auto Family. Thank you for being a sponsor here tonight. And our silver sponsors. Thank you to Providence Regional Medical, Wrecking Ball Demolition, Russell and Hill Attorneys at Law, Doug Wartell Attorney at Law, Tui Minor Cruz Attorneys at Law, Pellegrini Orthodontics, and Norsky Promotions. Thank you for being sponsors here tonight. And also our bronze sponsors this evening, Gaffney Construction, as well as Coastal Community Bank, coming in at bronze sponsors, along with Schmidt Family Chiropractic, Mill Creek Children's Dentistry, Rubatino Refuse Removal, IRG Physical and Hand Therapy, as well as Coast Property Management, Leah's Dream Foundation, Grove Street Family Dentistry, as well as Neil, Leonard, and Sorensen, Implant, Facial, and Oral Surgery. Thank you so much for all of your support tonight, all of those incredible sponsors. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
If you're just joining us, be sure to log in with the private bidding URL that you received via text or email so you can bid and donate. And if you have any problems throughout the course of the evening, please call our tech support line at 206-899-5600. 5127. They'll take care of you. This phone number will show up in the chat box throughout the night too, just in case you have any issues.
That's right. Now that we have you all set for the evening, we'd like to take a moment to introduce Father Joseph Altenhofen to say a prayer, and Mrs. Wartell, ICOLPH very own principal, to welcome you. Hello, welcome everyone to the Immaculate Conception, Our Lady of Perpetual Help Under the Sea Virtual Gala and Auction. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Michelle Westford, and this is Kevin Van Hollebeck.
Help. We ask that you send your blessings upon our gathering this year, that even though we gather in different circumstances, we may still gather with generous hearts, ready to support both our teachers and students in all it is that they do, as well as one another in the life that we live. We ask that you watch over us tonight and every night of our lives, that as we continue to minister in your name, we may grow closer to you each day. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2021 Immaculate Conception and Our Lady of Perpetual Help virtual auction. We are so happy that you're able to join us this evening. Wow, what a difference a year makes. A year ago, many of us were in Maddie Hall for the auction, wondering what was going to happen with this whole coronavirus thing. Shortly after, our world turned upside down. I am so proud of our teachers, students, families, and community for how we've navigated this past year. And while the pandemic has made it so that we're gathered together tonight through screens, I am happy that this format has allowed us to invite more community members, grandparents and friends from far away, and that we're still able to get together tonight to support our students. Tonight is all about the kids. I would like to say a thank you to our sponsors, the auction committee, and the volunteers who are responsible for this evening. You are amazing. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Enjoy this evening, bid often, and thank you for your support.
We are back. Are you ready for some fun? Nikki Haig and Ben Blacker are our virtual bartenders tonight, and they are going to share with you how to make a dark and stormy.
Hi, my name is Ben Blacker. I'll be one of your virtual bartenders tonight.
Good evening. My name is Nikki Haig. I'm Mr. Blacker's partner teacher, and I will be also one of your virtual bartenders for tonight.
Tonight we're going to be making a drink that some call a dark and stormy, some call it a safe harbor, but whatever you call it, I think you'll agree it's delicious.
So the history of this drink, the reason that we can't call it dark and stormy is because you need to use a very specific kind of rum. It's called Gosling rum, and it's hard to find. It's hard to come by. So we're going to go with the safe harbor. So your ingredients, you need a dark or spiced rum, lime juice if you have fresh limes on hand, or you can just use regular lime juice, some ginger beer, some ice.
Yep. So we'll start out by cutting ourselves some wedges, which we can garnish the glass with, and another wedge so that we can squeeze some fresh lime juice into our beverages.
Are you ready for the ice?
Yeah, let's put some ice in.
Are we shaking it? Or are we stirring
we can
it?
do one shaken and we can do one stirred,
Oh, I like that.
Whichever you prefer at home, you can do it that way as well.
Do you want to hand me over the shaker there, Mr.
Sure.
Blacker? Thank you.
You want to have a ginger beer ready. We're using Fever Tree ginger beer, but whatever you have on hand should do just fine. And we're also going to pour ourselves a double shot in each one of our dark rum. So,
Go ahead and do this.
yeah, go ahead and crack another one. So I am looking at about 60 milliliters, thereabouts, of rum. Add that to our shaker. I'll prepare this for the other one. Now, the one that's not shaken, we're going to add that rum last so that we can watch that rum sort of precipitate down through the ginger beer. And that's what's going to be kind of giving it a stormy look as well. Either way you do it, it'll taste the same, but aesthetically, you'll get to see the beverage.
So this beverage originated in Bermuda. If you are a sailor, chances are you've probably enjoyed a version of it before. This will be my first time, so I'm really excited to try it.
It's quite good. Are we ready to shake this one?
Do we need to put lime juice in
We
there
do need to
first?
put lime juice. Yes,
That's why
thank
we're
you.
good
Okay,
partners.
yep, see? It helps to have an assistant. So get a fresh squeeze there.
Do you want me to cut up another wedge for this one?
Why don't you, if you want to go ahead.
No problem, Mom. I'll just
Thank
assist you over here.
Well, I mean, sometimes I'm your assistant, sometimes you're my assistant. And once you've got all your ingredients, if you're using a shaker, put that on. Give it a good shake. Whoops!
Oh!
Why did that happen? Oh, because it's carbonated. We should have seen that coming.
I wouldn't have.
Okay, that's all right. If you are using something that's carbonated, the gas will expand when you shake it.
And that's why the cap comes off and it's got... But that's to pour.
Yeah, that's to pour. You know, I'm going to say that's good on the shaking.
Oh,
And,
sorry,
no,
I
it's
didn't
all right,
do a
it's
very
all right.
good job assisting you there. And you wanted to wait on that, right?
And yeah, we'll add that in last.
Okay.
You know, using what we've learned here, I might suggest that this is the preferred way then. Unless you want to get a little messy, which, you know, maybe you do. That's up to you.
I was sure that we had to shake it. So
One recipe I
it may
read
have
said
been my
shake it,
fault.
right? Well, why would you say use a shaker though?
I don't know.
It's all right.
Garnish that.
Yeah, you should put a couple more nuggets of ice in there.
Sure can.
Thank you.
How many would you prefer?
2, 3 is good. There you go. Perfect. All right, and go ahead and you want to dump that in. And the cool thing when you do it this way is you can kind of watch it precipitate downward, and it gets kind of a stormy look to it.
Any technique I should know about this?
No, I would just say it's got a little pouring spout there. Just add it in there, and see it go from the top down.
Should I give this a stir?
Yeah, let's use one of these
Oh yeah, it does really cloud it up there.
stirrers. It does, yeah. Now, why did they give it this name? It's got something to do with the way it looks, right? Stormy, like
Stormy on the seas.
like stormy seas, stormy clouds.
Yeah. Looks pretty
Awesome.
good to me.
It's good, yeah. At that point, you're
Have
done.
a great
So,
night.
try
Cheers
and
to
enjoy
you.
it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki and Ben. Those drinks look delicious. Next up, we would like to introduce one of our Immaculate Conception Our Lady of Perpetual Help parents, Lisa Klukas. And stay tuned, because up next is your chance to make a difference.
Hi, my name is Lisa Klukas, and I've been a member of Immaculate Conception Our Lady of Perpetual Help for about 2 years. Before that, I was a teacher at another school in the Archdiocese for about 15 years, and my son had attended that school since he was in kindergarten. When we moved to this area about 2 years ago, it was very important to us that we find another strong community where we would feel like we were at home, and we were very nervous about finding that again. I was able to find a job working in the public schools up here, but it was really important to me that Michael continue to go to Catholic school. And we have just been so pleased with that decision for lots of reasons. One of the main reasons that we're so pleased with this school is the commitment to faith shown here. We absolutely love that the students attend Mass every week, and they're encouraged to live out an active faith. They do lots of participation in the community and volunteering that really helps them live out the ideals of our Catholic faith. In addition, the teachers don't just teach religion, they really live the religion, and they are fully committed to teaching these children what's most important about the Catholic faith. In addition, we're really pleased with the academic excellence here at the school. And when I say academic excellence, I don't just mean that the children that do really well in school excel. All the children have their needs met. In education, we talk a lot about differentiation. We talk a lot about tailoring instruction to children's own specific learning needs. And that's not just words that are said here at Immaculate Conception. That is something that is truly lived out every day in the school. I feel that all the teachers know the needs of the children in their class, and they go above and beyond to meet those needs, even when it sometimes means extra work for them. And finally, I think the thing that we love the most about the school is just the sense of community. From the teachers that know the students so well, I'm always surprised when even staff members that my son has never been in their class know him by name at pickup and drop off, to the way we have been welcomed here. We have been overwhelmed with this wonderful sense of community. When we've needed someone to help us out with a pickup or something with Michael, or just some questions that other people might think are kind of silly, we have been helped in every way possible, above and beyond. And I feel like everyone we've encountered in this community would be just as helpful. So I could sing the praises of this wonderful school all day long, but I'll just end by saying that I cannot recommend this school highly enough. And I want to encourage you to do all you can to support it tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. We are so glad you are at ICOLPH.
That's right. Our next video features the technology needed in our school and how you can support it. Then it will be your chance to give and make a difference in the education of our children and families.
School as we knew it changed on March 13, 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic closed schools, and the teachers and students needed to quickly pivot to a new form of learning from a distance. With the computers we had in the building, we were able to loan out laptops for families that didn't have access for their children. We learned all about the new online platforms like Google Classroom and Zoom, and we did not miss a single day of school for the remainder of the year. The strength of our teachers and families shined and reminded us, even in challenging times, although we are small, we are mighty. We learned that even though things were different, that we would continue to keep on swimming. We are a resilient community that comes together for our school and our students. When this school year began with distance learning, we again loaned out laptops to get our students started. As school returned to in-person learning, we realized that students still needed to have access to laptops throughout the day. Thanks to you and your support of a previous funded need, we were able to provide computers for our middle school students, and we were blessed with a generous donation to upgrade the computer cart for the 3rd and 4th grades this summer. With your help this year, we will purchase computers for our kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade classrooms to share. Technology continues to be used like never before. What we know is technology transforms the learning experience. The benefit of using technology in the classrooms is meaningful for all of our children. Technology improves engagement and knowledge retention, encourages individual learning as well as collaboration, and much more. Our students that are still learning at home are zooming into our classrooms on the active boards, which allows them to remain an important part of the classroom community. There are many opportunities to access online interactive curriculum. However, our boards are too old to utilize these resources. With your help this year, we will be able to replace the active boards in the classrooms with smart boards, giving us the opportunity to enrich the learning experiences for all of our students. While the consistent use of technology was a challenge for all of us this year, we recognize that having the ability to access computers for every student at every grade level, as well as up-to-date technology in the classroom, is imperative to our students' success. Your support of this Fund a Need campaign will make an impact on all of our students' learning for years to come. Thank you for making a difference and for supporting our school and our students tonight.
Okay, folks, it's time to really make a difference in our school. If you're ready to give your donation, you can start right now. You can give any amount at any time. Remember, there are two ways to give. You can give by clicking on your bidding URL and clicking the Donate Here button and selecting your level, or you can give at the link in the chat to donate on our event page.
Remember, if you have any questions, you can call the helpline at 206-899-5127. We will be thanking bidders throughout the night. Look for your names on the ticker and in the chat.
That's right. Tonight we are dreaming big. As donations come in on the thermometer, we're going to be giving a shout out to donors as they come in, and we're going to try to get everybody's name right. So keep those bids coming in, and we sure appreciate it. And we're going to start at our first level tonight. We are starting at the $2,500 level. We are looking to provide new smart boards for each class. That's 9 smart boards needed total. So smart boards are kind of new to me, so I wanted to share a little bit with you about why these are so beneficial to our students. Smart boards enhance students' learning experience as a whole. This amazing technology not only enhances the way teachers teach, but also enhances the way that students learn. It can provide students with an enriched learning experience by projecting visual elements. And it also makes differentiated learning much easier because teachers are able to accommodate different learning styles. Basically, smart boards are good for the teachers and for the students. And we invite you to make a gift at this $2,500 level to help us provide those updated smart boards. And the cost of the smart boards are around $3,000, so we appreciate all that you can give towards this wonderful new technology. So coming in right now, it looks like I have a ticker going here that shows us all of our names and whatnot. I want to say a big thank you to Mike and Colleen Wartell. They're starting us off at the $2,500 level tonight with their generous donations. So thank you, Mike and Colleen. And we invite you to start joining them now and make your donations. It looks like we have people coming in right now. We had Julie McCullough just made a great donation. We got Myrtle Hernandez making a donation right now, so keep those donations coming in, and we're going to move to our next level. So our next level is at the $1,000 level, and an idea of what $1,000 can do is it can make such a huge impact. $1,000 is the cost of one smartboard cart. So we invite you to give and help offset the cost of the smartboard carts and provide one for each of the smartboards. Each classroom cart costs about $1,000, like I mentioned. And here's a little bit more about the smartboard technology that I touched on earlier, since, like I said, it's kind of new to me, so I just want to share it with you and so everybody understands what that means. Perhaps one of the greatest advantages of the smartboards is their ability to be interactive. So with this technology, every child in the classroom has the ability to utilize the smartboard at the same time. It's really pretty neat. So big thank you, starting us off at the $1,000 level, Pamela Gleave. Thank you so much for your donation, as well as Sheila and Michael Crehan have joined us in at the $1,000 level. Kristen Eisminger, thank you. It might be Eisminger, Kirsten Eisminger. Like I said, I'm going to try really hard with all of our names coming in, so thank you for your patience and your donations. And it looks like Jennifer Bloxam is coming in at the $1,000 level as well. Thanks, you guys. You guys are being so generous tonight. Keep those donations coming in, and remember, you can give any amount at any time. Like we have Larry and Christina, it looks like Buenbraze coming in, making a donations right now.
Very good. Now let's take a moment to hear from Mrs. Borseth, our kindergarten teacher.
Being a kindergarten teacher at ICOLPH and working with students, families, and faculty is a privilege and an honor. I was introduced to the school when I enrolled my own children here 25 years ago. The level of importance placed in our role in educating and shaping the children in our care is unrivaled. Our students feel loved, included, supported, and cheered on from the moment they walk through our doors, or lately when they sign on to work with our teachers. As a kindergarten teacher, one of the things that I love most is I get to be the first person to introduce them to formal learning. I want to create an experience that fosters a lifelong interest and love of learning and allows them to tap into their strengths, their skills, and interests. Although this current situation has brought challenges to the classroom, virtual or otherwise, I've appreciated the gifts it has taught us. We learned to connect in new ways. We understood the importance of relationships and how much we need physical interaction with others. I learned new technologies and ways to connect with a broader and distant group of children and parents. Most importantly, I understood how much I love being in the classroom and how much I miss the laughter and smiles from the children, because that's what makes my job so rewarding. ICOLPH is such a special place, and I feel so fortunate that all 4 of my children were able to attend this wonderful school and community, and that I get to teach here, sharing the love of God and working with your children.
Thank you, Mrs. Borseth, for cheering on our students each and every day. Thank you to all the people that are donating right now during our video. We have so many donations coming in even while the video was playing, so thank you so much. Matt and Julie Hengliger are just joining us now also with a donation, so thank you. They keep coming in and you guys are just being so gracious. We appreciate that. The next level that we have tonight is our $500 level. So please take a moment and give to and donate to our students for the much needed technology that we need here at the school. So the $500 level, every dollar counts. And I want to thank Carolyn Russell is starting us off at the $500 level, as well as Ashley Gobin. Thank you so much for your great donation. Tanya Stout is giving tonight, as well as, it looks like Lisa Michelli came in with a $1,000 donation. Like I said, give any amount at any time. Even though I call the level, you can give at whichever level that you can tonight. So thank you so much. Looks like Terry, oh, I just missed that name, but it'll come back around. I'm trying to name all of you wonderful people out there. Lindsay Crow came in with a $2,500 donation. Thank you so much. We have Cheryl Gordon. Thank you for your donation of $1,000. Dan Wartell is giving tonight, also one of our sponsors. Thank you so much. Adrian Leslie is giving, as well as Terry Lynn Ainsworth, and it looks like Lisa Whitehouse is giving tonight too. So thank you guys so much. We see the donations coming in here tonight, and we're going to move on, I think, to our next level here. We're going to move on to our $300 level. So our goal tonight with the $300 level is to get 30 $300 donations. That is an example, $300 is an example of what the laptops cost for the students. Help us get to our 30-person goal and donate $300 towards our technology tonight. If you gave before, you're welcome to give again at this level to help us make our goal. So starting us off here, it looks like we have Stacy Lawless giving tonight, Jennifer Bloxam, Shauna O'Donnell, and it looks like, oh, I think that was Doug Wartell. That's right, Doug Wartell just gave again at our $300 level. Thank you. Shelly French is giving tonight. And I'll give you guys an update on how close we're getting to our 30 that we're looking for tonight at our $300. Scott and Jeanette Bader. So I'm looking off the screen here just so you know, and I have a big ticker and the thermometer going on here. So I'm reading all the names as they come in live right here with you guys. So thank you so much. Let's see, Kathleen Vigil is giving tonight. Thank you, Mrs. Vigil. We appreciate that. And John Mattingly is giving. I think we're getting pretty close there. So I will let you guys know how close we're getting to that 30-person goal that we're trying to reach tonight. And thank you to Alex Zicknick. Alex Zicknick just gave tonight, so thank you very much. And now we're going to move on to our next level. This is the $100 level. We are here at the $100, and we're inviting you to give towards our technology to help reach our goal. So like I mentioned, every dollar counts towards these technology goals tonight. So we ask you to give at the $100 level right now, if you may. And we want to thank Brian Evans giving right now. He's also our platinum sponsor. So thank you, Brian. We got Dr. George Hotchko Jr. Thank you for your donation, as well as Dr. Matthew Hotchko giving tonight at our $100 level. Danielle White, Maureen Klein, thank you. Looks like Sherilyn Barton, Diane Buck, thank you for your donation. Looks like we have Lisa Klukas coming in, Nancy Hoff, we have Susan Grawler, Elizabeth Bradley. You guys are so wonderful. These names are just pouring in. Morgan Wolf, thanks, hi Morgan. And Scott and Jeanette Bader giving tonight, as well as Melissa Despy giving at the $100 level here. We appreciate you so much. Keep those donations coming in.
Very good. Keep those donations. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to watch a video featuring our third grade teacher, Mrs. Vigil.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Vigil, and I teach third grade. My journey here began with joining Immaculate Conception Church in 1996. It's hard to believe that was 25 years ago. About a year later, we learned about this preschool program at ICOLPH through the church bulletin, and our daughter began the 3-year-old program at ICOLPH. 2 years later, in August of 1999, I began teaching third grade at ICOLPH. We were a military family back then, stationed here for 3 years, but we loved the parish and school community so much, we never left. The best part of teaching for me is getting to work directly with my students and challenging myself to help each student do their very personal best. This is where I get to teach them to know God better, share how much He loves them, and teach them how merciful our Lord really is. I also get to see God's light shine through my students and I learn a lot from them. I get really excited when I see my students take what they've learned, apply it to other subjects in the real world, and when they teach it to someone else. I also love when they show empathy and compassion for each other by helping and supporting each other in their learning and playtime. Teaching during these unprecedented times has challenged my students and I to think outside the box and be resilient. We lift each other up, and we have created a kind, loving, and compassionate environment. I feel that we have learned to love each other and appreciate each other more. We have also learned how to use technology effectively and efficiently. What I love most about ICOLPH is how the community comes together for the common good and how people step up in times of need. During these unprecedented times, teachers, parents, and students have come together and supported one another to make the best of everything. This is what I have witnessed during my time here and why I teach here. Father Joseph, Deacon Dwayne, Deacon Dennis, the school alumni, parishioners, and their relatives are part of this loving, encouraging, and supportive community. Over the years, I have had the privilege of seeing them work countless hours at the Sausage Fest, volunteering at our auction, track meet, and helping in so many other ways. I am truly blessed and thankful to be part of this community.
We love you too, Mrs. Vigil. Thank you for sharing your time and talents with our students. We are in the second half of our program, but remember, you can give at any time. Look for your name in the ticker and in the chat, and we will try to thank as many donors as we can tonight.
That's right, Kevin. So now we are at the $50 level. We invite you to give and to donate at the $50 level. And thank you to those of you who have already donated. You can give at multiple levels. Heck, you can give at every level if you'd like to, please. So thank you for making a difference tonight. We sure appreciate it. So I want to give a big thank you to those folks that are donating right now. We have Cheryl Ike and Felicia Light, as well as Jenny Rubisky, Ellen Rose Pearson Flamatios, and Susie Hockey. We have Sarah Norris giving tonight, Jacob Milliken. We have Kristen Borseth, as well as Santa Beatles giving tonight, Carla Alvarado, and Karen Perper given tonight at the $50 level. So thank you so much. And I want to remind you all, at the $300 level, we just need a handful more of those to hit our 30 donations goal at the $300 level. So if you were thinking and haven't given yet and that sort of thing, we really encourage you to give at that $300 level so we can hit our goal tonight, right? So, and now we're going to move on to our tribute level. So let me explain this a little bit. At this level, we want to invite you to give or give again in honor of our hardworking teachers and staff. And this is at the $25 level. So there are numerous challenges facing our educators today, and we all know that. And we want to take a moment to honor them for all of their hard work. This level is for all the teachers and staff at ICOLPH school and to any teacher who has impacted your life or your children. So feel free to give a shout out over in the chat box as to who you are making this donation in honor of. We want to thank all of the hardworking teachers for the sacrifices they make each day to make the difference to our children. So if there's any teacher at the school or anywhere in your life, I'm sure all of us have been affected by multiple teachers in there, but give at this level, at the $25 level, and put their name in the chat there so everybody can see who you would like to honor at this tribute level of this $25 tribute level. So thank you so much. Also, starting us off here, we have Zachary Michael Kelly making a donation tonight. Thank you, Zachary. As well as Carrie Cormia giving tonight. Thank you, Carrie. We appreciate it. And Autumn Head making a donation at our tribute level. So thank you so much. And there's so many special teachers. We thank all of them for all of their hard work.
Keep those donations coming in, and we'll be right back after our school video.
Welcome back, and what a beautiful school. We want to thank you all for your continued donations in there, and while we were in our video, we had some more donations come in, and we want to thank Stephanie Freiberg giving at the $500 level tonight. So thank you, Stephanie. Keep those donations coming in, and we'll continue to acknowledge our donors in the ticker and on our chat. And we're going to start the next portion of the night with our live auction and trivia portion tonight. So get your bidding fingers ready and get ready to bid on some incredible items. Here is how it'll work. We will announce the item up for bid. Well, Kevin will describe it. And then we will put a 2-minute countdown timer on the clock. Remember, don't wait until the last minute as you don't want to get outbid. There is a little bit of a delay from us here to you. So here in the studio to you guys, there's a small delay there. So we strongly encourage you to place what's called the max bid into the system right now, and the computer will continue to bid for you until your max is reached. And there's an additional benefit to placing your max bid right now, because in the case of a bidding tie, the person that placed their max bid first will actually win the item. So we will close those items as close to the timer as possible, but remember, there's a little bit of a delay from us here in the studio to you. So get those in, get those max bids going. And we are ready. So we're going to begin our live auction portion of the evening. Get ready to bid on these incredible items. And Kevin is going to describe our first one. What do we have here?
Item number 1 is the outdoor movie theater package. COVID-19 causing big screen withdrawal? Here's the answer. Movie night will never be the same. This package includes a home outdoor projector, a 120-inch portable foldable movie screen with a carrying case, speakers, and a theater-style popcorn machine. This outdoor package is perfect for backyard movie nights. Thank you to Jennifer and Chuck Rubeski, Marvin and Deborah Johnston, and Caroline Stempfli. Thank you, Caroline.
All right, here we go. Your countdown starts now. You have 2 minutes to bid on this item. Get those bids going, and I'm gonna see here, I have on my screen here what's going on here and how the bidding's going, and it's getting up there. It looks like we may have Joseph Gregory Weber in first place right now, bidding at the $700. So keep going in there and keep bidding on this outdoor package. And you know, this will be really fun. I mean, have you done that before, out in the backyard, get a movie going?
No, I would love to live the dream though. I mean, you could just put it up, and all summer long, you have Finding Nemo one night, then that's Monday night. Tuesday night is Toy Story 1. Wednesday, Toy Story 2, then 3. You get the drift.
Yes, I have a 2.5-year-old. I've seen Toy Story 4,000 times, so I'm sure all of my neighbors would love to hear that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So keep the bidding going. I think we have a little less than about 1 minute left on that item, so keep those bids going. It looks like we have some people bidding back and forth there. This is a really, really fun item, so keep those bids coming in there. It's gonna be so much fun to have the big inflatable screen in the backyard there. And you know, I saw some cute little things where people had taken little boxes and for their kids and made little cars out of them, like it was like a true little drive-in movie theater.
And you can you can take it anywhere. You can take it over to your friend's house if you don't want to watch Toy Story 3 for the umpteenth
for your
time.
neighbors.
But I mean, you know, people will they'd even invite me to parties if they knew that I had a 120-inch screen. That's even hard to say. I've been to art house theaters and watched movies on smaller screens than that.
Right, that's a pretty big one. So we're gonna it's gonna be closing any second now, so we have about 20 or so seconds left. So get your bids in. It's gonna close really soon. Like I said, there's a little bit of a delay here, so it's closing very soon. Get those bids in. I see people are bidding on that outdoor movie package. Okay, get them going, get them going. And we're going to be closing it really soon, guys. So hopefully you had your max bid in there, because I believe that item is now closed. So congratulations to our winners there, and keep those bids going and those max bids. Make sure to place them on those items, because like I mentioned before, the computer will kind of bid for you and help you get to the max that you would pay for that item. So get those going. And now, Kevin, do you know what time it is?
Is it trivia time?
Woo!
Yes, it is. How this will work is I will ask a Under the Sea trivia question, and the first person to answer correctly in the chat will win a $20 gift card to Despy Delight Bakery. Our first category is sea mythology. Good luck. First question, who is the Greek god of the sea?
Yep. While you are answering the trivia question in the chat, we are going to move on to our next items. Well, items.
Yes, items. It's item 2A and 2B. Say it loud, say it proud. You ready?
Ready.
Sea.
Hawks.
Sea.
Hawks.
Could you imagine if it came a time where there could only be 2 people in the stadium and we had to carry it ourselves? Unimaginable.
It'd be pretty interesting.
It'd be bad. But things will be better. We'll be back to normal very, very soon. Here we go. We've got 2 incredible items that are sold separately. We are going to close them at the same time. There's the autographed Russell Wilson helmet and DK Metcalf autographed football. You can bid on one or both. They are package 2A and 2B. The autographed Russell Wilson helmet. You're going to take home this Seattle Seahawks full-size helmet that has been hand-signed by Russell Wilson. Along with the autograph, this item also comes with an inscription which reads, "Go Hawks." This helmet is signed in green. This item comes with a certificate of authenticity. And the autographed DK Metcalf football. Well, DK Metcalf autographed football, it's got a green logo football, it's in a case, it's beautiful. This item also comes with a certificate of authenticity. So thank you to Ashley and Patrick Matheny and Autumn and Eddie Head.
All right, your countdown starts now, folks. You have 2 minutes to bid on both of these items, and we're going to close them at the same time. So start those bids going right now. Okay, and then we have this beautiful
football. DK Metcalf finished this past season with 1,303 receiving yards in addition to 10 touchdowns. With that, Metcalf set the franchise record for the Seahawks, surpassing Steve Lorgent.
Ooh.
That kind of hurts. It's a record that stood for 35 years.
Wow.
Yeah, he was also named a second-team All-Pro in 2020 alongside Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams as the other Seahawks All-Pros.
Okay, so we're going to be closing this really shortly. That's going to be closing any second now. Remember, there's a little bit of a delay from us to you. So that's going to be closing any second now. Get those bids in. Think of all the sports lovers in your life. It looks like we have Austin, I know, is bidding on that Russell Wilson helmet. Keep it going. I saw Father was in there bidding as well. You know, he's a sports fan too. So keep those bid going, and we're going to be closing them here just in about 1 minute.
There you go.
We got about 1 minute. I think we had a little bit of a technical difficulty here, so we're giving back that extra little minute that we had there. So about 1 minute or so before these close. So keep those bids coming in. You're going to want one of these, either this wonderful helmet or that DK Metcalf football. We would have the football here to show you, but tell them
it's green.
It is green.
And
Okay, we got about 45 seconds before we close those. So we couldn't bring the football up here to show you because you may know we have a green screen here, and we wouldn't be able to see the football. So
look a little surrealistic. We're trying to keep it real here.
Yes.
Trying to keep it real. Stacy Parks has bid on that, and
okay.
as has Father. So there's quite a bit of competition.
Okay,
there.
going.
So
don't miss out on that. We're getting it here right tonight. So both those items, like I mentioned, we're going to be closing them at the same time. They're going to be closing moments from now. So just a few seconds left on each of those items. Get those bids in, folks. Bid, 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 and it looks like they're going pretty good here. So they are closed. So both those items, congratulations to our winners there. So I can't see who the winners are right there, but they're all closed, and congratulations. The winners know who they are. Okay, now we're moving along. Guess again what time it is, Kevin.
It's trivia time.
All right.
Get ready to answer our next Under the Sea trivia question and be the first person to answer correctly in the chat, and you will win a $20 gift card to Despy Delight Bakery. Our category is the ocean. Good luck. What is the deepest point in the ocean?
While you are answering the trivia question in the chat, we're going to watch a video featuring one of our incredible families.
The decision to send my children to Immaculate Conception School to date has been the best decision I ever made. When thinking about where my older child would start school, there were really two issues that came up for me. One is that it was very important that my child be seen as a whole child. And what I mean by that is that we live on the Tulalip Indian Reservation, and as a parent of Native children, it's important to me that my children be seen as spiritual, cultural, emotional, cognitive young people who are developing. And I want all facets of that to be developed in them. So when I was a child, I attended St. Anne's Church on the Tulalip Indian Reservation with my grandparents. And it's some of the best times that I remember is sitting in church, the appreciation for our culture, an understanding that there's a place for culture and tradition and within religion, and that all of these pieces can come together in a meaningful way. And so it helped me to understand who I am as a person, and I want that for my children. I want who they are as young people to be filled with a sense of purpose, that there's something greater out there, that they have meaning. So to really think outward as opposed to inward. And it's one of the things that a Catholic education gives them, is that focus on others, on adversity around the world, on morality. And that was very important to me. The second consideration for me was getting a quality education. Hands down, Immaculate Conception School is an excellent school. Their numbers show it. The ways in which my children have been pushed to be their best self as students and young people makes me so happy as a parent. But more than that, getting a quality early education is a really important predictor of later in life. And so I'm a professor. I see the differences in students. I study schools. I study what predicts good outcomes. And it was important to put my children someplace where they had the best chance to be successful. So, I mentioned that this has been a great decision for us. I think what it really brings to mind for me is that it has brought to light values, things that are so important. I see my older child really thinking about other people around the world, adversity, the life experiences that people have, how difficult it can be, and the important role that religion can play in people's life, in coping with adversity, in overcoming, but just also having that spirit to give and to think about yourself as someone who should make a contribution to society, whether that's your local community or something greater. I see my older child really thinking through what it means to give back and what it means to, be thoughtful about the issues that people in the world experience. I'm extremely grateful that the teachers pull this out in different ways. It hasn't been an issue of having teachers who don't care. They very much care. The teachers here are the best, and they want our children to really push their thinking into different levels. So I have seen everything from questioning, recently they've been questioning whether their history textbook is telling the whole story. And the teacher has really engaged this with kids and really pushed them to think about whose story is told. And so I love that deep level of thinking, that willingness to allow kids to explore ideas. But, ultimately, so I as a parent have a marker. Every year, a few months in, I ask my children, do you like your teacher? Do you think your teacher likes you? And what has always made me happy is that every year my child says, I love my teacher, and my teacher loves me. And the fact that teachers here can connect and relate to children, but still hold them to high expectations, is really important. That they can integrate religion and culture, morality into every subject and do it seamlessly. Even in PE, they're talking about important issues in the world, and that's very important to me as a parent.
Thank you, Stephanie Freiberg. Now back to our live auction. Okay, Kevin, what's next?
Next up is item number 3, the Pompeii wood-fired pizza party for 25. The Pompeii wood-fired pizza party is back this year. Pompeii wood-fired pizza will bring their 900-degree oven directly to you, delighting your guests with authentic, handmade Neapolitan pizza cooked right in front of you. Everything is included for a fun evening. This package includes 2 hours of service, pizza for $25 with a variety of 3 types from their gourmet menu, classic Caesar salad, and a fresh fruit platter. Review the terms and conditions listed on the bidding page. You've got a full year to use it. Bon appetit. Thank you to Pompeii wood-fired pizza.
All right, your 2-minute countdown starts right now to bid on this item. So get those bids going. Looks like we've had some bids going here, and currently from what I can see, our top bidder right now is Dwayne and Mary Shireman. Hi, Shiremans. All right, and they're in at 800. So keep those bids going here. That's a wonderful. We've had Pompeii before. You guys know they've been wonderful donors at the school. So
Oh yeah, they were right there at the event last year.
And boy, are they delicious. So if you haven't had them, oh my goodness, you got to get in there and start bidding.
Pizza is the world's most perfect food.
All
so
right,
there
and
you go.
you could, if you're hosting a private or corporate event or graduation, birthday, think about all those things, right?
Oh sure. Oh, that'll be something your guests will talk about for years because it's. I was going to say very unique, but that's wrong. It's unique.
Well, it is unique to have
Yeah,
a 900 degree oven and they
And it
bring
doesn't
that.
take long.
Right. And we got just about a little under a minute left, folks. So get those bids coming in there for that. Oh yeah. So keep bidding there on the wood-fired party pizza for $25. You guys, you know that Pompeii pizza. So it's making me hungry. So I wish
Right.
we
Hopefully
had.
we're making them hungry at home because I think that works. Like a TV commercial that you watch just before dinner.
Right.
Gonna make
Please invite me to your event, the winning bidder. Okay, it looks like we have just, we're getting really close there to closing down this item, so get your bids in there. Like we mentioned before, this is a party for 25. Wood-fired pizza, they bring the big oven right there. It's awesome wood-fired. There's 3 different types of pizza. Everything's included.
And at
Delicious.
900 degrees, it only takes like 90 seconds to cook it. So
That's right.
That's that instant gratification that our society craves so much.
Okay, and
so.
it's winding down too. So we're going to be closing. Like I may have mentioned, if you just tuned in, there's a tiny delay from us here in the studio to you. So it's going to be closing in just a matter of seconds. So get your bids in, get them in, and I believe that we are closed. So congratulations to our winners on that item. So congratulations and thank you to Pompeii for that wonderful donation. And we're gonna move right along to a little destination. Where are we going, Kevin?
Well, item number 4 is a week stay at Whispering Woods Resort in Oregon. Your week-long vacation is from Monday, August 9th through August 16th, 2021. This resort is a true 4-season retreat within the beautiful Mount Baker National Forest. Each unit has 1 bedroom and has a sleeper sofa. It sleeps 4 and includes everything you'll need to enjoy the serenity of your Oregon vacation. All units have decks or patios with either a scenic forest or a golf course view. Take a look at the complete description with all the terms and conditions listed. So thank you to Matthew and Carolyn Russell.
Okay, and your 2-minute timer starts right now. So start bidding. We only have 2 minutes. And you mentioned, Kevin, is this Mount Baker or Mount Hood?
This is Mount Hood. Did I say Mount Baker?
You said Mount Baker. Kevin is such an outdoor enthusiast. He's always riding bikes or climbing mountains or doing something like that. He probably had just Baker on the brain.
There you go. There you go. Mount Hood, the resort is
Yeah.
at 6,500 feet. The skiing goes up to over 8,000 feet. So that's why the downhill skiers can ski in August. They take them
Oh, it is truly
way
year-round.
up there,
Okay, cool.
And they've got 1,200 miles of hiking trails. You couldn't hike that in a year.
That's a lot of trail.
That's a lot.
A lot of trail mix.
And then the Salmon River is so close by and has some of the best fishing in the United States. So
Awesome.
even
We have
better
just
than-
about a minute or so left. So keep those bids going. Tell us more, Kevin.
Well, what's more to tell? There's a 27-hole golf course. So if
boy.
you screw up the first 9, you still got 18 holes where you can turn it around.
Good quick math.
It's called the course. The courses, which are sure to challenge golfers of every skill level. Other amenities, it's got the full kitchen, it's got the washer dryer because you're there a week, internet access, although you're probably not going to use it because you're outdoors.
Right.
It's got a
You're
fitness
gonna be
center,
enjoying life.
although it is a fitness center. It's the great outdoors.
Okay, it looks like Barbara is in there. Barbara Franks is bidding on that, and we got a couple other folks. I saw that Stephanie Freiberg was in there. You guys keep bidding. We're going to be closing it in a matter of moments. So get your bids in, put that max bid, because the computer will continue to bid for you if you put your max bid in there. And you don't want to be outbid on something like this. It's going to be closing very shortly here, like I said, in a matter of seconds.
From the back and forth, it looks like they both really want to go.
Stephanie and Barbara,
There you
definitely. You're going back and forth. So I don't know if someone else is going to jump in there and get this trip, but they're going back and forth. So it's going to be closing here momentarily. So get those bids in, guys. And you're going to have a great time in there. And this item is closed. So thank you to all of our bidders and congratulations to our winning bidders. And now, guess what time it is, Kevin?
Is it trivia time?
You're right.
There you go. Get ready for this under the sea trivia. This one is going to go quick, so be the first person to answer correctly in the chat. This time, you can win a gift certificate for 2 dozen donuts at Henry's Donuts. The category is ocean movies. Good luck. What inanimate object was Wilson in Castaway?
While you are answering that trivia question in the chat, we will go on to our next item. Kevin, this looks absolutely beautiful. Please tell us all about our next item.
Well, item number 5 is a hand-carved cedar paddle. The 2013 Snohomish County Artist of the Year and Tulalip Master Carver, James Madison, has carefully and thoughtfully carved and painted this beautiful 6-foot cedar paddle. James Madison's designs each tell a unique story and can be found in various locations throughout the county. Don't miss your opportunity to own this one-of-a-kind hand-painted cedar paddle. Plus, James is one of our very own Immaculate Conception Our Lady of Perpetual Help family members. So thank you to James Madison.
All right, your 2-minute timer starts right now. So get bidding on this item. We're going to close it in about 2 minutes. Get those bids in. This paddle is absolutely gorgeous. Looks like we have lots of bids coming in right now, including, hey, thanks for bidding, Cheryl. We have Carolyn Russell in there. You guys are both bidding on this wonderful cedar paddle. And as I remember last year when we were all together, we had a wonderful donation once again from Mr. Madison, and it was just going and going and going. These are truly one of a kind and so beautiful, wonderful pieces of art here. So keep that going, keep the bids going there. It looks like, yep, we have Cheryl in there and Carolyn in there. You guys are bidding. We have maybe about a minute left, and like I said, because we only have these open for 2 minutes, so get those max bids in there. This is absolutely beautiful, isn't it, Kevin?
Yes, after last year's event, and I became aware of Mr. Madison, I was bicycling in Arlington, and he has a beautiful story pole up there. It's about 20 feet high, and it's a sea creature. It's an octopus. It's different. It's unique, and his material is also at Providence Hospital and at a couple of the different museums. So he's got some beautiful pieces. A very, very creative man, and we thank him very much for donating this.
Okay, we're going to be closing this shortly too, you guys. I think we're closing in a matter of moments. So keep those bids going on there. It looks like, hey, I want to give a big shout out to Cheryl and Carolyn there for you got the bidding back and forth, and we're going to be closing it soon. So get those bids going, you guys. You don't want to just fly in there last minute just in case someone else has put a max bid. I know that's a little bit different than we're used to, but get those max bids in there, and that'll really, really help you to win a wonderful, beautiful item just like this. And once again, thank you, Mr. Madison, for this awesome donation. And we're going to be closing it any second, you guys. Get those bids in, and it's closed. So there we are. So congratulations to our winning bidders, and thank you once again for this wonderful donation. Okay, Kevin's going to put that away, and we're going to move along to item number 6. Kevin, tell us all about it.
It's Gather by the Campfire. This package includes 2 beautiful gray Adirondack chairs that will allow you to relax in the great outdoors. To accompany your chairs is a side table for your next outdoor party. It has a pop-up top. The lid elevates for use as a cocktail table. To top it all off and complete your outdoor experience is a beautiful outdoor fire pit, roasting sticks, fun s'mores pillow, and s'mores supplies. So thank you to Jennifer and Chuck Rubeski. What s'more could you ask for?
All right, our 2-minute timer starts right now, guys. Start bidding on this item. You have 2 minutes, and we're going to close it down. I have to ask you, did you say s'more?
S'mores.
S'mores?
Yes.
Okay, my family says s'mores.
S'mores?
S'mores.
I thought of it.
Is this
I've always
what
thought
you...
it was like a smorgasbord. You know, you choose the different things, and it makes sense to me.
Okay,
It's a made-up word anyway.
I'm curious, while you guys are bidding on this item, also, maybe tell us in the chat, is it s'mores or s'mores? Who's right? Is it Kevin Or is it Michelle? Who is right?
I need to be right a couple times a day, so if you could back me up on this one, I'd sure appreciate it. Anyway, on a more practical level,
Yes.
Adirondack chairs, they're
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
These have a folding design.
Oh, cool.
So that you can actually fold them up. And I mean, they're huge and they're beautiful to sit and be one with nature in.
Eat some
But,
s'mores.
remember, these.
Okay, we have about a minute left on there, so you're going to want to bid on there. And the fact that he was saying, if you've ever seen those Adirondack chairs, how they're kind of, they are kind of big, that is pretty neat to have, to be able to fold it away, maybe, in the winter and that sort of
But
thing.
the cooler
Oh,
is
yes.
also pretty cool.
Okay, cool cooler?
Yes. It stores up to 40 12-ounce cans with ice. That's a lot of space. And this table can be used as a patio coffee table, a bar table, a drink cooler, and a raised hot tub table.
Okay,
so very versatile.
Versatile
Or
table.
versatile.
S'mores,
Don't
schmores.
vote on that one in
You
the
say
chat.
potato, I say potato. Okay, we're going to be closing that really, really soon here, folks, in just a matter of moments. And so you want to get your bids in on this wonderful package. So whether you eat schmores or s'mores, make sure to bid on there. And it looks like we had Lindsay in there, and looks like I'm looking here at who's bidding. Joan was bidding on this wonderful package, so it's closing very soon, and I think we've probably closed that item. So hopefully you got your max bid in there, and we want to congratulate our winner on there. Enjoy that wonderful package. Okay, now Kevin, guess what time it is?
Do I get to be right again?
Sure do.
It's trivia time.
You're right.
This is our last Under the Sea trivia tonight, so get ready to answer in the chat box. The first person to answer correctly will win a gift certificate for 2 dozen donuts at Henry's Donuts. The category is sea animals. Good luck. What is so unique about seahorses? While you are answering the trivia question in the chat, and before we move on to our next items, we are going to highlight a few of our premier items. So get your bids in on these items. You don't want to miss out. First off is the all-access 2-day Seafair hydroplane once-in-a-lifetime experience for 2 with J&D Racing. This is package 202. Now, they're not going to let you turn any wrenches, but you're going to get to sit in the cockpit.
What?
That's going to be a great photo opportunity, and they may let you make a coffee run for them.
Okay, well that is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And it's a 2-day pass, so
you can't just do that
can
anywhere.
hang out and have a lot of fun. And don't forget to get your bid in on our trips. We could all use a little R&R. Take an adventure to Waikiki, Hawaii. Enjoy the beach in Copalis, our Wapato Point, or even go down to California. That's packages 21 through 24. We have an exquisite diamond ring. This beautiful ring would look breathtaking on anyone, and that is package number 25. 5 Seattle Seahawks preseason game tickets. Can't wait to cheer on the Hawks? This package is for you, package 28. Go Dogs, Husky tickets, 4 of them. That's package 26.
Okay, and we have also a couple more packages to highlight that we're not doing live, but you can bid on them now. The Golf with Father Joseph. Get your bid in on Go on an Adventure on the Golf Course. This is number 30 to go golfing with Father Joseph. Also, reserved parking for a year. You can just cruise right into the best spot all year long. That's number 31. Also, back again, we have Principal for a Day. This special adventure only comes around once a year. Bid on it. It's number 32 in our packages there. Plus, don't forget to bid on our Ultimate Barbecue package. There's 30 pounds of steak for your summer barbecues. Also, catering for 8, Dickey's Barbecue for 25, and El Pariso has a dinner for 40. So all of these wonderful dining packages. So make sure to bid on those and get your bids in. These packages that we just spoke about will close on Monday at 2 p.m. So before we get our final items, we want to give a big thank you to the auction committee who worked tirelessly to put this incredible event together, and a big thank you to Katrina Colson for all that you do for the event. We appreciate that. Okay, now for the last items that will be auctioned off tonight. Kevin, tell us about these items.
Well, these are our wine and spirit packages. So get ready to bid because we will be closing packages 200 through 223 at the end of our live program after we say goodnight. Remember that using your max bid would be a great idea because there will be many fantastic items closing at the same time. First, we want to highlight a couple of the top tier packages. Package 200 and 202. Any wine lover will love to take home the 2008 or 2010 6-bottle wooden case of Quintessa wine. Quintessa, like all classic wines of the world, bears the same name as the vineyard from which it is made. Each vintage is unique and is sure to please. Package 201. We have a Scuttlebutt Brewery tour and dinner. You and your friends will get an owner-led tour of the Scuttlebutt Brewing Company in Everett, Washington. There will be plenty of beer sampling at the brewery. Then you and your guests will proceed to Scuttlebutt's family pub and enjoy dinner and drinks for 8 people. You don't want to miss out on this package. These are some other great packages. Wine tastings, Mac and Jack's package, wine and spirit baskets, 2 passports to taste Woodinville, and even a bottle of Macallan Edition number 3, single malt whiskey.
All right, so get your bids in now because these items will sell quickly. Remember, these 24 packages, so we just highlighted a couple of them, these 24 packages will close at the end of our live program after we say goodnight, and that is just a few minutes away. So get the bids in going on all of those wonderful items that we have there. So next up, we have some of our second graders sharing with us what they want more of and less of in 2021.
My name is Silas. 2021, I want less despair and more hope.
My name is Dawn. In 2021, I want less pollution and more fun.
My name is Nick. In 2021, I want less COVID and more pets.
My name is Aaron, and in 2021, I want less pollution and more kind people.
My name is Dominic. In 2021, less TV and more duck hunting.
My name is Wyatt, and I want more COVID vaccines and less COVID cases.
My name is Elena. In 2021, I want less of pollution in the water and more of parades in the street.
More horse competitions, less wearing a mask.
My name is Avery.
In 2021, I want less COVID and more love.
My name is William. In 2021, I want less litter around the world and more healthy people.
What a great video. What do you want more of and less of in 2021, Kevin?
I could do with less binging on Netflix and more big family barbecues.
All right, I can get behind that. Wow, this was a really fun auction. Thank you to all of the bidders tonight. Even though you may have missed out on some of these items, we still have more than 200 additional items in the online auction. And those items will stay open until Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. So keep the bidding going and don't wait until the last minute. Remember, it's all for the children. Feel free to share that URL with some family and friends also. If they would like to bid on those items too, we would really appreciate that. Bid today through Monday afternoon for all of those awesome packages. Once the auction concludes, the winners will receive an email of when and how to pick up their items. And once again, thank you to everyone who bid and gave tonight. The ICOLPH community has amazing families and community, and we're so grateful for your support. Before we go, we're going to do the drawing for the Amazon raffle. We're going to give away a $1,000 Amazon gift card right now. Go ahead, Kevin. Give it a spin. Here we go. And here we are. Okay, if your name is Terry Gobin, you just won the $1,000 Amazon gift card. Congratulations, Terry. All right, now we also have 2 additional gift cards we're giving away. $250 to Costco. So what do we got here, Kevin? All right, if your name is Abby Woodsworth, Abby, you're the winner of a $250 gift card to Costco. And one more coming in here. If your name is Terry Topish, you also won a $250 Costco gift card. Congratulations to all of our raffle winners. Thank you for supporting our raffle. So now it's time to grab your glass and fill it up for a toast to the ICOLPH 2021 Under the Sea Virtual Gala. Thank you for all your support and your donations tonight. Wherever you are, let's raise a glass in celebration of ICOLPH students, and together we'll make sure that the years to come are some of the best ones yet. Now I will leave you with a slideshow. Thank you again. Stay safe, be well, good night. My name's Michelle Westford. This is Kevin Van Hollebek, and thank you. We'll see you next year.